And we're back, Human Nuggets. Some more Modern Warfare 2 content for you today. We got the ISO Hemlock finished out to its 1,000 kills, so we can go ahead and find the charm for that one. There we are. The build I was using, it's kind of mostly centered around like recoil control. I don't know, the gun's not that great to begin with, but so we chucked on the 300 blackout overpressurized rounds. Tuned in for bullet velocity and recoil smoothness, and that's kind of like the increased damage and lower fire rate helps you stay on target at longer ranges because you're not building up your recoil so fast. Paired with that, we got the Sack and Shred 40 muzzle attachment tuned in for recoil in both directions. The FSS LV laser tuned in for ADS and sprint to fire. The Mace 600 stock tuned in for idle stability and ADS speed, and then the X10 grip to get some speed back, tuned in for sprint fire and ADS. And as I kind of said in the intro there, this gun I don't think is very good. It's decently consistent handling wise across ranges, but it doesn't really do anything very well. Like in close quarters it doesn't excel, mid-range is probably your best bet, but even then, pretty much any other AR you're better off with, and long range, if you don't do a recoil build, it's completely impractical. Even with the recoil build, it's not great. With the slower rounds, I think they're pretty much a necessity, but even with them, it's not even like slow and steady wins the race. It's kind of like slow and steady might get you a podium finish. It's just, yeah. I think it was a pretty good gun at one point when it first came out, but it just got nerfed into the ground at some point. I could be remembering that wrong though. It was the start of Season 2 that this gun released, so we are catching up though. Like, we're up to the Season 2 weapons, and Season 5 is, well, probably just come out by the time this video goes live. But yeah, so it's just, yeah, compared to the other ARs in the game, it doesn't really have a place. And it has another one of them iron sights where because of how bulky it is, like you can see it's almost fully enclosed there. That makes it, at least in my opinion, hard to pick people off on head glitches. Out in the open, it's a nice iron sight, because you can tell when kind of they're moving away because they get obscured, which seems counterintuitive, but I don't mind it for that. But yeah, on a head glitch, it's just kind of easy for even your idle sway to misalign you. If you are going to use it, which I wouldn't recommend, I wouldn't be too aggressive with it. It's kind of like a slow push. Like the shots do hit hard with the 300 chambered rounds, so you can easily take out like 2 or 3 people if you're lined up right. But it's just not amazing. I don't know, I certainly didn't have too fun of a time with this one. And because of the slowed down fire rate, like, which we did mainly just get for the recoil control, but it does mean that you don't absolutely waste all your ammo. You can be very conservative with a magazine and not have to reload after every engagement. Obviously, like, you want to whenever you can, but like, there I shouldn't have. And I would have had enough ammo left to engage that second person. So it's like, it gives you a bit of flexibility, whereas some of the other ones that rely on a faster fire rate for their damage output, you kind of gotta reload all the time. I think that's really all I have to say about the Hemlock though. It just kind of exists without a real purpose, I think. So it might end up being a shorter video, I'm not sure, but that is where we will leave it today. So I hope you have enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one.